Let's get down to business. Tonight's first rule: do not dig in your heels when you're wrong. Or in the immortal words of the late great economist and equally accomplished investor, John Maynard Keynes, when the facts change, I change my mind. What do you do, sir? One of the easiest mistakes to make, and I know this because I've done it countless times myself, is to refuse to change your stripes after the facts are in and you have been proven wrong. It's natural to dig in your heels and refuse to change your mind when you think you're right, but the market's gone against you. It's also a quick and easy way to lose a lot of money. I've been blasted into reality over and over and over again whenever I dug in my heels on either side. You're always angry when you get run over, and you are always willing to take it out on the people who are on the other side, the ones who got it right. See, it's hard for the most emotional investors and traders out there to come to terms. Believe me, I know that. But it's also crucial, if you want to be a good investor, you have to be willing to change your mind when the facts change. People do this all the time with stocks, but we would never allow ourselves to make the same argument about sports. Would you ever claim that your favorite basketball team still had a chance of coming back from behind to win an hour after the game ended? What about a week? How about a month? A month after a big loss, you say you're still about to win? Of course not. If anyone did that, they would think you're insane. I'm just urging you to apply the same level of rigor to stocks that you would to sports. The facts are always changing in this business. And at some point, you need to be willing to acknowledge that the game is over and that you were wrong. I am not trying to be glib about this. It's part of the emotional side of investing that, while difficult to measure, is just as important as the intellectual side, even if very few people in the financial media will talk about it. Swallowing your pride is never easy, particularly on national TV. But the more time you spend digging in your heels, the less you have to take advantage of the new situation and profit from it. Surely the Dow at 6,500 is a better bargain than Dow at 11,000 or 10,000. How can you know for sure that it's time to say to your thesis, game over? If you find yourself feeling the need to come up with more and more and more excuses and reasons why things will ultimately go your way, then it's probably a good time for you to instead start pondering why they haven't. Oh, and remember, you do have a gigantic edge on me. I am on national TV on CNBC, which is in about 90 million homes, calling the market's direction 5 days a week. So it's so much easier to say, just you wait and see, and not have to eat any crow, than it is to admit defeat. You don't have to worry about publicly embarrassing yourself. You're doing it at home. So focus on those potential profits and not your ego. No one even knows you changed your mind. Everybody knows that when we got to Dow 6,500, hold it, Kramer's wavering on his negative thesis. I thought he was really negative. Well, the facts had changed. And the bottom line, when the facts are in and you've been proven wrong, do not dig in your heels.